Today is Wednesday, November 28th, and you're watching OC News. Our top story today, the mayor of Costa Mesa has been arrested on suspicion of a DUI and hit and run. More details to come.
Also coming up, see which Cal State Fullerton fraternity has been reinstated after 20 years.
Ready because a Pacific storm is headed towards Southern California.
Oh, hi, and I'm gonna let you know about the Clippers and also maybe a little taste on what the Colts are doing.
Hello and welcome to OC News. I'm Brock Howard.
And I'm Ryan Matthey. OC News is brought to you by the broadcast journalism students at Cal State Fullerton.
We start with breaking news tonight. Mandatory evacuations for Riverside County. Folks who live in the area devastated by the holy fire are told to go now before the threat of mudslides worsens. Rain is coming to our area. The brunt of the storm is expected to hit early tomorrow morning. Some areas could receive as much as 3 inches of rain. Sheriff's deputies are going to door telling folks in the following areas to pack up and leave now. These areas are under mandatory evacuation as of 3 p.m. today. Glen Ivy, Glen Eden, Horse Thief, Laguna, and Withrow. An evacuation center has been set up at Temescal Canyon High School in Lake Elsinore.
This storm is expected to hit Orange County in about an hour. Rain is falling right now in northern Los Angeles County. This storm is going to be a big one, with as much as 3 inches of rain in some of the mountain areas. Orange County is currently under a flash flood watch right now. Let's turn to Amanda Garcia for an update on this story. Amanda?
Thank you, Ryan. And yes, it is going to rain. As you can see, we are right in front of Cal State Fullerton and partly cloudy, but it is the calm before the storm. It is going to rain, so just want to let everyone know who endured the fires or lives around cities where they did have a little bit of fires, Malibu, just be careful because there will be some evacuations going on, potential mudslides, potential power outages, and just want to make sure everyone is being safe in those areas. And for today's current temperature, we have 68 degrees at a high, 59 degrees at a low. Our winds are 7 miles per hour, and our humidity is 54%, and that is again because of the rains that are going to be coming soon. So just to take a look at the nation's weather. All right, on the west coast we have San Francisco is 62 degrees, 65 in San Diego. Salt Lake City is 42 degrees, and getting closer to the Midwest, they are enduring a crazy winter storm. Winter storm Bruce brought some heavy snow all throughout the Midwest and the Great Lakes as well. If we could just take a look at this house that was blanketed with snow in the Midwest, take a look at that winter wonderland. Oh my, I would hate to shovel out that snow the next morning after waking up from nice slumber. All right, now let's go to today's 5-day forecast. And for tomorrow, for sure, rain, 64 degrees with a low of 51. Friday is partly cloudy, 68 degrees, 47 in the low. Partly cloudy as well in Saturday, 62, 45 in the low. And sunny skies for Sunday and Monday with the highs of 63, 64, and a low of 45. Thank you guys. That's all I have for weather. Back to you guys at the desk.
It's been exactly 1 week since the Woolsey fire was 100% contained. Los Angeles County is now on the road to recovery from the worst fire in its modern history. The blazing fire burned more than 96,000 acres. Unfortunately, rain has been forecasted for those same counties, which is prompting authorities to give out evacuation orders to residents to prepare for possible flooding, mudslides, power outages on Wednesday and Thursday. Rain poses a large threat for communities affected by the Woolsey fire, as it may push mud and debris to flow down, potentially damaging homes and injuring those in its path, according to authorities. The U.S. Geologic Survey has created a map of possible flood areas to potential damage. Those in affected areas are advised to stay away from zones that are particularly susceptible to flooding, like flood control channels, catch basins, canyons, and natural waterways, and prepare to shut off utilities and evacuate if orders are issued. LA County fire stations will be providing free empty sandbags to residents.
As if California has not already had enough tragedy in the past couple of weeks, the Camp Fire in Northern California has now become the deadliest and most destructive fire in California's history. Although the fire has now been 100% contained, the air quality in the air is still extremely unhealthy. Brianna Hallstead has more on the destruction and devastation.
Power lines that are still down, there's trees that are still down, there's branches that are going to come down, culverts that are washed out in the roadway, so there's just going to be a tremendous amount of hazards. And we have more rain coming in later this week, it sounds like.
Over the weekend, California fire officials announced that the fire burning in Butte County was 100% contained. The fire started burning in the early morning hours on November 8th of 2018. The fire covered over 153,336 acres, leading to some hazardous weather conditions across parts of Northern California. Fog-like smoke filled the skies in several cities, smoke so bad that schools were closed, and residents were advised to wear masks to protect them from smoke inhalation.
We literally have spent every dime we have just trying to make it.
Although the fire is now contained, there has been a recorded 85 civilian fatalities, while thousands more are left displaced as a result.
My biggest concern is, what made Paradise Paradise was its people that lived here. And the longer and farther we keep people away, the less likely they are to come back.
I'm Brianna Hallstead, OC News.
Former Costa Mesa Mayor Gary Monahan was arrested on suspicion of DUI and hit and run. Monahan was reported to have sideswiped another vehicle around the 2000 block of Newport Boulevard in the city of Costa Mesa at 12:30 in the afternoon. Monahan was issued a breathalyzer test on the scene, and officers arrested him on suspicion of misdemeanor hit and run. In addition to driving under the influence, Monahan recently re-signed as the city mayor in 2012 and saw his city council seat come to the end of its term in 2016.
A woman who was wanted for beating and choking Santa Ana McDonald's managers over ketchup last month has been arrested, according to police on Wednesday. The dispute was caught on tape and released by Santa Ana police. The woman, 24-year-old Myra Benice Gallo, allegedly became enraged when she discovered there was not enough ketchup in her order on October 27th. After ordering in the drive-thru of the McDonald's restaurant near North Bristol Street, she went into the restaurant through the employee entrance and asked for more ketchup. The manager told her she couldn't be in the building, and Gallo allegedly became combative and started pushing, punching, and choking the employee. The video shows another employee tried to intervene and called other workers to help. Police said in a press release that they received numerous tips from the public on the woman seen in the video, which led them to Gallo. She was arrested Tuesday on a $15,000 warrant at her home in Santa Ana. She was booked on suspicion of assault. Police have still not identified the man who was believed to be with Gallo during the incident.
It's Native American Heritage Month, and all across Southern California, communities are celebrating. Museums in the area are revamping how they talk about cultures of First Nations people and bridge the gaps between history and living communities. Reporter Tamika Adams has the story.
Museums often house artifacts, fossils, and images of the past. They rebuild history for our viewing. But the San Bernardino County Museum is doing things differently this month. Taking inspiration from its existing collections of regional indigenous groups like the Cahuilla and Serrano Indians, the museum sought to create a more interactive approach in celebrating Native American Heritage Month. Native handicraft activities were sponsored and curated with museum partners the San Manuel Band of Mission Indians and volunteers from the Malky Museum.
We're out here celebrating Native American Month, and Malky Museum focuses on Native American history. Our two founders were Cahuilla women, and so we want to make sure that there is Cahuilla represented here. So as a non-native, I'm here doing non-traditional basket weaving as a hands-on demonstration for kids and families, and so it's just something to take home and remember their experience.
Basket weaving and pottery activities allowed museum goers to touch and experience part of these native traditions. Sharing her traditions, we spoke with master weaver Rose Hamilton.
You know, it's important to let people know that, you know, this is what we do to share our cultural history, what we're doing today, you know, that we still do these things today, and how important it is to manage, you know, the areas that we gather at. It's really important for us to learn how to manage and take care of that, you know, and pass that on to younger generations, and, you know, and share those teachings that we learned to others, you know.
Demonstrations and activities will continue for the month of November. This is Tamika Adams reporting for OC News.
Coming up after the break, an update on the construction happening around campus, and a Cal State Fullerton fraternity has been reinstated.
And later, the Chargers break a record this past weekend. I'll go more into details regarding the history that was made and the player that was injured.
And finally, there's a new meditation lounge that is getting a little help from some purry four-legged animals. Stay tuned.
Can we get strawberries? Okay.
Take a look under your bed. Find stuff under there? What about jobs? No? Now try your closet. Still no jobs? Just more stuff? Well, you really have both. See, stuff is defined as household articles considered as a group. Sometimes this stuff is no longer needed. Wait, no longer needed? That can't be right. Because remember those jobs you were looking for? Those are really needed. And they're the stuff inside your stuff. Our job is to unlock those jobs. And it starts when you donate your stuff to your local Goodwill. Here's how we do it. When you donate to Goodwill, we sell your stuff to provide job training for people right here in your community. So just by teaming up with Goodwill, you help create jobs. And isn't that worth parting with the leftover keytar from your 80s cover band? Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs.
If you've been on campus in recent weeks, you may have probably noticed the maze of construction barricades on the south side of campus. Reporter Hibba Berry is live outside of Langsdorf Hall with the latest updates on the quad construction.
Thank you, anchors. Hibba Berry here at Cal State Fullerton, and as you guys can see behind me, this may seem like a familiar sight to you. Now, all these barricades have been scattered across campus, making our commute to class a little bit harder every day. Now, the first phase of construction will be complete by commencement and will feature a new entrance gate right here by the Langsdorf building. The campus renovation will also bring new outdoor learning spaces with brand new furniture, landscaping, and Wi-Fi towers. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at some visual representation courtesy of CSUF President Fran Vergy.
This is what Titans Reaching Higher looks like. This marks another ambitious step in our legacy as a university of significance. And this is what so many generations of Titans have done before us so that we can enjoy the buildings, landscaping, and classrooms in which we currently live, work, study, and play. So on behalf of our faculty, staff, and students, I want to thank you. Thank you for your patience, your understanding, and sacrifices during these renovation phases. Thank you for joining us in working toward a brighter future. And thank you for supporting and creating an incredible vision that will soon become reality.
Now, with all of this construction, we hope it goes by quickly and efficiently. This has been Hiba Berry reporting in Fullerton. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Hiba. The Cal State Fullerton chapter of Tau Kappa Epsilon fraternity has officially been reinstated on campus. The university suspended the chapters over 20 years ago, but it was voted earlier this week that the fraternity would be able to openly resume chapter activities. This brings the total number of interfraternity council chapters at CSUF to 9. TKE will be able to begin officially recruiting in the fall of 2019.
A Cal State Fullerton alumni has created a mobile app that could potentially help millions of families and their children. Reporter Alyssa Freider has more on the story.
As I got older, I guess I forgot about all of that kind of stuff. Went through college, finished college here at Cal State Fullerton, moved on to my day job, and 2 years into it, I was kind of getting the itch to start something. And that popped back into my mind where it was like, hey, this family was struggling finding local services and resources. They need something that can help them find it. And that's kind of where the idea came from.
David Chamberlain, a Cal State Fullerton graduate, created an app called Interact, which helps families with children that have special needs.
It's a free app for families with special needs. So it helps connect those families with local resources and services for them. Right now we have activities, education, and healthcare. And then it'll show you a lot of local listings for services that are in your area. Well, it took about 2.5 years to get it to a point where it could be launched on the app stores. There's so much stuff that goes into it. You have to kind of draw up wireframes, you have to understand the process flow and kind of mock up each page that a user would use. And to start, you have to come up with a vision and know how you want it to help people and then build from there.
David hopes to continue developing Interact and making it useful for families nationwide. He is even pitching to the Titan Angel Fund in hopes of receiving funding to make this dream happen. Let's hope this Titan continues to help his community and make his alma mater proud. Reporting for OC News, this is Alyssa Freider.
Many of us are still recovering from Black Friday. As retail shoppers were grabbing up holiday deals, Orange County residents got a jump start on their holiday shopping in a different way. The Patchwork Festival showcases small business owners and artist crafts just in time for the holidays. Reporter Tamika Adams has more on the story.
Today we're in downtown Santa Ana at the Patchwork Festival, but it's not a typical Sunday as a farmer's market. There's artisans here to sell their wares and connect with the community. And let's see what they've got for us today.
Located in the heart of downtown Orange County, near the Artist Village, the Patchwork Festival hosts over 150 craft vendors, food stalls, and DIY crafting booths. Makers from the area get a chance to take their crafts into the community.
I have an Etsy store and I've always been really into arts and crafts stuff, so it's always really cool to see what other people are doing too and just be part of the crafting community. Everyone's super supportive, even before the show started, all these different people from other booths were coming over and we're buying stuff from each other, so it's just cool to promote the local artist community.
Artists of all ages are encouraged to participate. To find out the inspiration for the event, I spoke with its co-founder, Nicole Stevenson.
Over a decade ago, my Aunt Delilah and I started Patchwork Show. I was a maker that was selling at craft shows, and she lived in Santa Ana. I was born in Santa Ana, and we wanted to provide a place where the local makers that lived in the community could come together and where the people that lived here could shop from the artists that were in their own backyard.
Going beyond the show, Stevenson also wants to advocate and support artists as entrepreneurs.
But generally artists are creative and the kind of business side of business might not come as easily to them. And we noticed that as we were having our patchwork shows, and we noticed the vendors were asking, how do I do my branding? How do I do PR? How do I do this? How do I do taxes? So we started another event called Craft Nation Conference, and that's a 4-day conference for creative business owners and also makers, where we have over 200 workshops in 4 days. And we also have craft workshops. So you can go there and take all business classes to further your business. You can go there and do a combination of business and craft, or you can go there and just hang out and take craft classes. And it's a block from the beach. So it's a vacation, but with a purpose and with an intent.
For more information on the next event by Dear Handmade Life, visit their website. I'm Tamika Adams reporting for OC News.
A popular college football player may be missing play for an extended period of time. Sports correspondent Keenan Wright has the latest in the sports world. Keenan?
Thank you, Brock. Los Angeles Chargers star running back Melvin Gordon will miss a few weeks after suffering a grade 2 MCL sprain during Sunday's blowout win over the struggling Arizona Cardinals. The injury happened early in the third quarter after taking a shot to his right knee from Cardinals defensive lineman Robert Nkemdiche. According to NFL insider Ian Rappaport, we have not seen the last of Melvin Gordon. He is expected to return before the end of the regular season. Look for rookie running back Justin Jackson and Austin Eckler to pick up the slack while Gordon is away. Now on to positive news for the Chargers. Record-breaking news, if you will. The face of the franchise, Phillip Rivers, came out the gate hot, completing pass after pass, throwing touchdown after touchdown. Rivers started out the gate going 25 of 25, which is now the most completions in one game in NFL history, passing the 2006 record set by Washington's Mark Brunell. The 8-3 Chargers will travel down to the Pittsburgh Steelers in an AFC showdown this Sunday night. On the story, too, in the NBA, we have a new #1 seed out west. This is no surprise to many. I mean, come on now, with Kevin Durant, Draymond Green, Steph Curry, I mean, how could you lose? Wait, Golden State's not #1 in the West? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Well, LeBron in the Clippers? I'm sorry, guys. The Clippers are #1 out west. Yes, this is not a mistake. The Clippers are getting it done night in and night out collectively as a group. The Clippers rank 6th in offensive efficiency and 4th in shooting percentage under Doc Rivers. Look for the Clips to continue this dominance tonight against the struggling Phoenix Suns. Back to you, anchors.
Thank you, Keenan. Earlier this year, Cal State Fullerton baseball lost the winningest coach the program has ever seen in Augie Garrido. Fans, former players, and supporters of Titan baseball converged on Titan Gym earlier this month to celebrate the life of the beloved coach. Michael Patterson, with our sister channel, Titan Sports, was there at the event.
I guess that's just proof that Augie was really every man's man. And simply, he belongs to baseball.
Over the weekend, many supporters and notable members of the Cal State Fullerton baseball community gathered inside Titan Gym to celebrate the life of former Titan baseball coach Augie Garrido.
Some of those legends, such as Golden Spikes winner Mark Kotze, took the stage to say a few words about their friend and mentor.
It's not only a testimony to the huge impact that Augie had on my life, not just my baseball life, but my life. Augie was the epitome of baseball, of how it was and how it began. Most importantly, of how it needs to be for those who play the game long after we're gone. Our lives are better because he taught us.
Garrido died in March of this year as the winningest coach in the history of college baseball, with 1,975 managerial victories and 5 NCAA national championships. But most importantly, he impacted the lives of hundreds in his almost 50-year career.
I mean, he'll never be forgotten now, with all the people, the 20 years and all the people behind him, all the kids, all the ball players, everybody behind him. It just goes to show you. Look what we have here, Cal State Fullerton. 43 years ago, it was a commuter school. Now you're gonna have a statue. Next, name the field after him. That'd be wonderful.
It was teased at the end of the event that the baseball team would be building new facilities in the future that would include a statue of Garrido in his memory, something that is representative of what many people felt about their coach. Proud to have known him.
I am honored to be the coach of the program he built right now. That is an honor for me, and I am proud to have that hat on, Jeannie, because that is a big deal for me. And I'm going to leave this right now the two words that every time I said, or he said to me on the telephone was, love you.
From Titan Gym, I'm Michael Patterson, Titan Sports.
The California State University system has extended their application deadline due to the wildfires that have displaced many potential students. We'll talk about more when the new deadline, what this means for Cal State Fullerton.
A Hollywood star is getting major backlash after throwing his son a controversially themed birthday party. I'll tell you who it is coming up in the Entertainment Report.
And millions of lights have lit up the sky in the Inland Empire. Find out where you can witness this beautiful holiday tradition after the break.
How can I help my daughter with her reading?
Searching for help with Dachshund Reading.
How can I help my daughter with her reading?
Information on hot water heating.
No. Sarah's bright, but when she's reading, she has trouble sounding out the words.
World music, playing track now.
No.
Let me try. Our daughter gets confused about which details in a story are important.
Which paper towels are most absorbent? What? Here are 5 product reviews.
Why are you not getting me?
See, I told you.
Wait, I was trying to show you how Sarah feels every day. Frustrating, isn't it? Redirecting to understood.org.
For the 1 in 5 kids with learning and attention issues, this is what life can feel like. Explore understood.org, a free online resource about learning and attention issues, designed to help your child thrive in school and in life. Understood.org, because understanding is everything.
With all of the fire devastation in California, the CSU system has expressed leniency and extended their application deadlines. Ashley Soriano is live with more information on the changes and how it may affect our campus.
Here at Cal State Fullerton, thousands of student applications are received each year during this time. Except this year, the Cal State University system is doing something a little different and has extended the application priority deadline for fall 2019. We spoke with Peter Seri from Cal State Fullerton's Admissions and Records Office to tell us why.
It's December 15th, and the university decided to extend it because people, due to the forest fires, so they extended it out to everyone to December 15th. That's set up by the chancellor's office, so it gives everyone opportunity to submit their application, because originally it was November 30th.
Need help completing your college application? Feel free to visit your university's Admissions and Records Office or visit the Cal State Apply website for assistance. Make sure to get in your application before that December 15th deadline. This is Ashley Soriano reporting for OC News. Back to you, anchors.
Thank you, Ashley. The city of Riverside lit up the sky and kicked off this holiday season. Our very own Hiba Berry was at the Mission Inn when they switched on the 23rd Annual Festival of Lights.
3, 2, 1.
The city of Riverside officially commenced its Christmas celebration at the 26th Annual Mission Inn Festival of Lights switch-on ceremony. This 6-week-long festival displays over 5 million colorful lights that are decorated across every inch of the Mission Inn Hotel. Every year, the festival kicks off with the iconic switch-on ceremony, along with a 4-minute firework extravaganza, making it one of the nation's largest holiday celebrations.
Visitors have come from near and far, not only for the switch-on ceremony, but also a special performance by singer Robin Thicke.
R&B singer Robin Thicke got everyone on their feet while performing his hits and some holiday songs. The turnout for the Festival of Lights increases every year, which has prompted security and safety to become a top priority for visitors.
We come every year, so we like seeing the lights and the fireworks. We like coming for the fireworks mainly. It's just a family tradition. We always come every year.
I just like Christmas. I love Riverside. I like everything about this event. I think it's beautiful. The fireworks are gorgeous. I do think it's getting larger every year, and I think it's because it's advertised more and more people know.
We come here like almost every single year just to like chill a little bit, you know, see the lights, get into the Christmas spirit. I mean, I'm already in the Christmas spirit since October, you know, but like we're getting closer and I love Christmas. So it's just like hearing the bands play Christmas songs, you know, it gets me more into the spirit.
About 75,000 people were in attendance opening night. But regardless of the crowds, this event has become a staple in Christmas celebrations. Reporting in Riverside, this has been Hiba Berry for OC News.
We have a potential celebrity redemption, a look into legend Stan Lee's cause of death, and more happening in Hollywood. Let's go to Courtney Bowe to find out what's going on. Courtney?
Good evening, OC News viewers, and thank you for tuning in to this week's entertainment update. Get ready for a whirlwind of emotions coming your way. Marvel Comics creator Stan Lee passed away from cardiac arrest, respiratory and congestive heart failure, according to the death certificate by the Los Angeles Department of Health. It was revealed that Lee suffered from aspiration pneumonia, a complication in which a person inhales food, stomach acid, or saliva into their lungs. Another great creator passed away this month. The creator of SpongeBob SquarePants, Steven Hillenburg, passed away at the age of 57 years old of ALS, or Lou Gehrig's disease. Nickelodeon tweeted, "Today we are observing a moment of silence to honor his life and work. He brought so much laughter to the homes of many since 1999, and Hillenburg will be missed." Taking a change in pace here, we have comedian and actor Kevin Hart responding to those who slammed him over his son's Cowboys and Indians themed party. Hart explained that the premise of the party's theme was based on Western movies and the couple's intentions were not malicious. Hart also explained that the premise of the party's theme was based on Western movies and the couple's intentions were not malicious. Finally, child TV star Amanda Bynes is finally clearing the air about her drug-fueled past. On Paper Magazine's annual Break the Internet issue, she plans to reflect and share more about all the things she has said or lied about. On a positive note, Bynes has shared that she has been sober for 4 years now and is studying fashion and design. She hopes to release her own clothing line in the future. Don't you just love a comeback queen? Now back to you, Ryan and Brock.
Thank you, Courtney. Well, the holidays have arrived, and with it comes the holiday stresses. So if you're looking for a way to relieve some pressure, this studio can help you live long and prosper. I went to Brea to get all the furry details.
Well, it's very unique. We are the only people doing meditation and cats in one facility.
Wait, meditation and cats? You cat to be kidding me. That's the promise here at Zen Cat Lounge in Brea, California.
It's just a place where you can come and chill out and have a good time, enjoy being around these amazing cats.
I had actually, to be honest, started with the fact that my career was winding down, and I just got to a point where, what does this even matter anymore? I'm making money for people who have plenty of money. So I said, my passion is meditation. My daughter's passion is cats. Let's combine our passions. We're helping people, we're helping cats. It feels good.
Zen Cat Lounge offers a range of activities, all the while having a furry companion by your side.
So you can come here, just zen, chill out with the cats. But if you want to do a little bit more activity, you can sit here and make cat toys.
And then we also have classes. We do group meditation classes and yoga classes.
While Zen Cat Lounge houses up to 20 cats, it's not the first place these felines have called home.
So we work with about 5 different rescue organizations that are local to this area. There's just so many cats, especially in LA where it's warm all year. It's really important to save as many lives as we can.
The mother-daughter team hope to inspire customers to do more than just meditate.
I think everyone should be adopting. They're not like worse than bred cats. In some ways they're better, especially if you're adopting from a place like us where we have worked with the cat and we're trying to bring it to its full potential. And you're not just adopting like some random cat. You actually know about the cat and make sure you have like a connection with that cat before you bring it home.
In the few months they've inhabited the space, Zen Cat Lounge leaves all their customers feline good.
It was good. It was the cutest 20s experience ever. Because all the cats were just playing around and really like in your personal space and on your mat. I wish I could take them all. My boyfriend told me not to bring back a cat.
If you're looking for the perfect feline companion or just looking to release some stress, Zen Cat Lounge is open 6 days a week to help you stay positive. In Brea, Ryan Matthew, OC News. The cats were the most fun thing I've ever done in my entire life. Brock, what do you think? You and me, cat yoga.
You know what, man, to be honest with you, I'm allergic to cats. I'm sorry. It would be very peaceful, but you know what? I would be sneezing and having reactions, you know what I mean?
Right, you know what? I don't need you anyway. It's fine. I can do it by myself. No big deal. No big deal. Well, anyways, that does it for here at OC News. Thank you for tuning in.
And just a reminder, if you'd like to watch any of our past shows, you can tune in to TitanUniverse.org.
As we sign off today, we leave you with more from the Festival of Lights. All of us here, we hope you have a great weekend.
Yeah.